Hello everyone and welcome back to Three Kingdoms Total War with the Rule of Might mod and Warriors sub mod. So rather than going north and taking on the enemy army, we've come east and launched our own offensive, so we need to attack this little town. Okay, the battle is a field battle and we're not having to actually assault the town itself. The enemy are in front of us. I put my archers in the front rank, spears second, and then infantry in the third with the cavalry sort of base behind and on the flanks. So it looks like they're staying where they are. Let's close the distance.
Get moving!
Shouldn't be too long, and obviously being out in the field suits us. Let's have a look at what we've got. So yeah, they've got, I think, probably a captain. Yeah, captain, which is heavy sword infantry, then G militia basically, and then militia archers. So it's a very one-sided fight. It looks like they've decided to close the gap and come to us. Well, that sort of suits me, really. It would give them a little height advantage, actually. Do we go and seize that? Yeah, let's do that. We've got this. Let's speed up, guys. Take that little rise there. We've obviously got G militia as well. We really do need to improve the quality of our troops. But the economic situation isn't easy. So yeah, we'll just have to do our best there. So these guys are already wavering, and well, both units are wavering under the missile fire. Not that I think we've inflicted too many casualties yet. Let's take them on so that we're not fighting on the reverse slope of that little hill.
The enemy warriors are running!
I think they're probably already running because of just the overwhelming numbers that we've got. Let's take our own archers off fire at will. Otherwise they might just cause friendly casualties that we just do not need to risk in this battle. And as soon as we can rout them, we'll end the battle, because this is an engagement in the town, so they will automatically be destroyed. There we go, so we've got them routing. Just this one unit can attack now in the rear with these troops. So it is the captain, which is the captain? Yeah, it looks like he's broken as well. And that is the end of that. Claim the victory and end the battle. So 3 minutes, short and sweet. So the question will be, what do we do next? The enemy field army has been reduced down to sort of 500.
Cannot be silenced.
Let's
we will bring righteousness to this settlement.
right, so yeah, the enemy field armory is over here. They're down to 500. Obviously, they will replenish. So we've got options really. We could march along the coast and lay siege to this city. It does have walls, or we could sort of march back west now and try and intercept them. The risk we've got is if they just mill around and replenish their numbers, then that could cause us some issues. Whereas I think at the moment they just they don't have the strength to take any of our towns. So let's remain in the town for this turn. I think we'll go with let's go with a vigilante post actually, just to give this this area a bit of a boost. Shall we? Oh, I don't know. No, we'll go farm gardens. Actually, I've totally changed my mind, because this area should hopefully become relatively safe for us. It's going to be one of our sort of. It'll be a good area to focus on the economy. Now then, we've got low satisfaction because our generally our sort of you know, what are they, generals, administrators, all that sort of stuff. They're grumpy. Now it doesn't help. He's already got something helping. Is so yeah, 6 satisfaction, 6 satisfaction. So there's not much I can do on that front. Let's have a look at our court. Yeah, okay. So we could do with an administrator. Let's have a look to see whether reform choices can open that up for us. So yeah. Trade agreements, character experience. I suspect I'm looking in. So, +1 administrator positions. So, the eunuch secretaries. Let's go with that then. And, yeah. You just make sure I don't make you a eunuch, you miserable bastard. Let's now have a look at the faction then. So, who could we make an administrator? Is there any difference between the two? So, appointing Zhang would certainly improve his satisfaction. Would increase the salary, but not by a ridiculous amount. Yeah, let me just exit this and we'll have a look at the details. So he's got, you know, quite military focused buffs. Again, Zhang is also quite military focused. Yeah, really not. So okay, you know, +5 reserves for commandery, plus food production eventually. We're quite a way along. So I think I'm going to be making him an administrator, if anything, just for the boost to his satisfaction. I mean, we do get the +15 income from all sources and that commandery, and another available army actually. We'll confirm that, and yeah, we'll go with that there. Okay. So that will hopefully improve the overall faction satisfaction, and that will help to reduce corruption and increase our military supplies. So let's end the turn. So what are the Han going to
avoid
do?
unnecessary
No. I'm not pay. If you were to pay me, I'd be happy. Let's see. Will he give me anything? Because you're the one. No. Reject.
Your choice.
It is my choice. I said, what will the Han do? Of course, they're not actually the Han anymore, are they? They're Chang 11A. Military Great Axe. Oh, okay, that could be quite useful. So we've got the farm gardens to give us a slight income boost. This force looks like it's replenishing them, but it can't replenish because it's not in a friendly territory, so it's just not really achieving very much there by the look of it. So perhaps we should just march north and lay siege as soon as we can.
Crush them!
We won't be able to this turn, but
Do not break.
that's okay, not a big panic. We have got a little bit of cash, so we could go with Pastures. Well, that's the only option we've got here, so we'll definitely be going with that. What do Pastures give us? Income, reserves, more food. Yeah, definitely, and gives us kind of a trade good as well by the look of it. As in the sort of livestock. Let's just have a quick look at diplomacy. Anybody we can trade with? Liu Bei, Shao. They've all got their trade partners full already. Yeah, Hang Shao. Not entirely sure where he even is. Oh, no, that's Yuan Shao, not Hang Shao. Oh, let's see. Let's see.
Oh,
Oh,
it is
peace. We're
you.
actually at war with him. Well, no. Let's go back to diplomacy actually, because I haven't quite finished. So Hang Shao, and then Zirong. And obviously we're at war with those guys and the others. Okay, fine. So that's a bit annoying. I think trading with somebody would really improve our income, but we'll just have to take it on the chin for now. Just seen old Yan Bio cycle past. Yeah, I enjoyed that campaign in the sense I enjoyed the Beneath the Red Sky battles, but it just got too easy too quickly.
We would be no threat to you.
So Zirong will give me a non-aggression pact. Where are you? I mean, when you say you're no threat to me, well, you would become no threat to me. I just don't think you're a threat to me right now. So I give you a herdsman. I'm not too fussed about the herdsman and the wooden ox. Is that going to piss off anybody? Yeah, okay, we'll go with that.
We are in agreement.
I'm not particularly in a rush to fight anyone. God, Chao's got some big armies, isn't he? I'm gonna have to look at that situation. Li Biao, okay, yeah. Yeah. So more war. Which suits me so long as I'm not involved at the moment, because we are not in a position to take on any other factions, and Shi Yi has upgraded scholarship. Yeah, let's go with scholarship. But we did resolve the satisfaction
China
issue
is
at
people,
least.
not its oppressive warlords.
So let's lay siege.
To arms!
From memory, yeah, there's quite a decent garrison here, so we won't be charging in for quite a while. Let's go with the battering ram and siege towers. So that will be 2 turns. Yeah, maybe we'll go with a number of siege towers, and for now we'll continue the siege. Anything else we want to do? A little bit of money, probably not enough to actually invest in anything. Yeah, see, look at these armies. They make me a bit nervous. They've got quite good troops. Dang Yang archers and spearmen. We need to up our game, boys. We need to up our game quickly. Yeah, I would not like to be on the receiving end of his wrath right now. Perhaps I should have let him have his military access, but not in return for me paying him though. Okay, gosh, quite a lot of diplomacy. Yang Shao is at war with Hang Fu. Li Biao. Okay, war. More war. Peace with Dongming. Attacker reinforcements as the siege progresses. The siege progresses, but our assaulting forces grow weary and supplies run low. A nearby village, loyal and abundant in resources, could possibly aid us. Shall we call on them to help? Ooh, so I don't really know what my own supplies are like right now. I don't think they were that bad, so I'm going to say don't call for reinforcements at the moment. And yeah, we're okay for now. We're okay. That's alright. So let's get rid of all these diplomatic notifications. We've dealt with that. Yeah, and buildings. Okay, we got the pasture. So that should have helped our income. Looks like it has actually. Yeah, that's good. Let's just double check on the old public order. So it's degrading here, improving down here, thank goodness, and degrading but very slightly. Yeah, okay. And we've got another reform, which is great. What should we do? Plus 10 income from all sources. That has got to be tempting, hasn't it? Although we should maybe invest in the military a little more. Let's go with the income for now, because that money can then be used to improve the military. You know, the sinews of war being money.
Can you do this for us?
So, Yang Shao would like to form a coalition with us. And he's off to this sort of north here. Let's click on who are you at war with? Who are your enemies? Is he already in a faction? So, no he isn't. But I don't know who he's... Let's negotiate actually, because then perhaps we can see, can't we? Right. So he's at war with Dongming, that's fine. Han, obviously. Non-aggression pact with Taekwon, that suits me. Hangshao. Yeah, so Yuan Shao is at war with Hangshao. Fine, I didn't really even know where he is. Non-aggression pact with Zirong. At war with Chang 11A. Happy with that. And at war with the other two. Okay, well look. Let's yeah. Okay. I will go with that. Let's form a coalition. Oh, he's a big boy actually, isn't he? Yeah, okay. I hadn't quite realised how strong he was. I'm glad he wants to be friends. And may help me if old Chow Chow gets a little bit leery. May help. Okay, yeah. Kong Rong, yeah, we obviously know that. Let's end that. Yeah, friends. Okay, that's good. He's actually gone into the green. 63. Right. So I feel like we've left this siege go on. Oh no, one more turn. Okay, so let's continue the siege.
For China!
It'll cause them some attrition. We've still got supplies. We'll get us a few more. What are they called? Siege towers. Siege towers. My mind went completely blank then. How are we doing population-wise? So we've got 800 capacity and only 320k there. So that's okay. We don't need to rush there. Now, wood. So upgrading that gives us a tiny bit of income. More food, but we've got plenty of food right now. So what would these do? So we've currently got the land registry office. If we went down the irrigated farms, more food, more income, and more population growth. If we go down the food trader, much more income, but less food. I think for now, let's be safe and go with the food and sacrifice a little bit of income potential. And down here we can apparently upgrade these grain fields to grain farms, which does give us a nice boost to food. Let's go with that as well. And end the turn.
We would not be your enemy.
Non-aggression pact with Gong Swen Zan. I'm cool with that. Yeah.
It is settled.
I'm alright with that. We're now sort of suffering low supplies. I have let it go down a bit, haven't I? Oh dear. Maybe I should have got that villager's help. Oh gosh, they're coming back again. Ah, bastards. And I don't think I can do anything because I've got no towers. Oh dear me. But we did take quite a toll. It may not be as hopeless as I feared, actually. This might be a stupid attack. Anyway, let's not count our chickens yet. Why don't we go over here in the hope that the farm might sort of break up their advance a little bit. So we'll stick our archers behind on the hill, take them off skirmish, put our spearmen, who did quite a good job from memory in the last battle we fought with these guys, and kick things off. So yeah, you know, got a very basic little garrison here. What have they got? I think kind of not very. Oh yeah, the monks that we gave a absolute spanking to, and then these. Yeah, probably the general, the commander, is the most risky. They've got a sentinel as well. But they are all obviously cavalry based, and we've got spearmen in the trees to, well, not quite in the trees actually, to deal with them, potentially. Yeah, I suppose their infantry being saber armed is going to be superior to our G. But not by a hell of a lot, I think. Let's speed things up and just let them get a bit closer. What's the range of our archers? Okay, pretty much when they get to that farm, we can start hitting them. I'm just reluctant to move the archers out because of they've got plenty of cavalry. And should we have a pop at those monks again? Yeah, let's target the monks. Just because they've got no shields, and they're probably pretty good melee troops actually. There's only 20 of them left. Okay, let's switch the fire now to one of those militia troops. Suits me that they're kind of milling around here. Very happy about that.
Stand ready! Steel yourselves!
Buff those troops on this side. Yeah, suits me for you to take your time advancing. Our archers are loving it. Let's target that general. I love the arrows whistling overhead.
Look! The enemy run!
Yeah, do run and shattered as well. That's good. Let's switch the archers to the sentinel.
Take heed, warriors!
Are they bringing down any? Oh yeah, they are doing a bit of damage. Keeping my captain in reserve for now. The archers have run out of ammunition. I suppose that is the way in which they are balanced. Is that they don't have loads of ammo, which is fair enough. Fair enough. That's I could. You know, if an arrow hits you, it's gonna, you know, unless you're wearing pretty good armor, and you've got a shield, obviously. But you know, if
The enemy
an arrow
warriors
hits
are
you, it's
running.
gonna do damage. So maybe that is the way to do it. Have them kind of be pretty lethal in terms of their damage dealing, but make that ability to deal damage limited by the ammunition. Do I commit my captain here? I just feel like he's going to get charged then in the rear by this cavalry, but I sort of think they're sort of missing their opportunity really to deal us a fatal blow. Okay, yeah. Well, why don't we charge the cavalry?
At the ready!
Oh, I think he's going to get caught up in the melee. That suits me. Yeah, he sort of wasted his.
Look! The enemy run!
Wasted his ability then to cause us
Prepare!
some shock damage. Or charge damage, yeah. Not that you get much from this sort of melee cavalry, I don't think. But these troops are now broken. Still the balance of power is in their favour, apparently. Certainly doesn't seem that way.
Stand ready!
Let's buff our troops again. Okay, so all their infantry is gone. Oh no, this guy is reformed.
Steel yourselves!
Pull back the archers and send the G forward to take care of the cavalry. So the G, they're all-rounders apparently, rather than anti-cavalry. So I've probably misunderstood that. But they can't be too bad against the cavalry. What with the long sort of pole.
The enemy unit flees.
So he's fleeing now. This one must also. This commander must go, and yeah, we're only just getting the balance of power towards midway there. Oh, the flag's slowly falling over. Not that there'd be many of our flags. A lot of our flags are still flying proudly.
Look,
So
the enemy run.
we're
The enemy
gonna.
general is fallen.
Oh, good, we killed him. Or her. Him. So I feel a little bit vindicated in my decision to march eastwards. Is the army going to be destroyed? It could well be, I think. I don't think it was a heroic victory. I think there's obviously an error in the balance of power calculation.
Each victory brings stability to the realm.
But I'm very happy about that. Let's go for Inca.
I am not without mercy.
Okay, he survived, but we should be able to resolve that this coming turn, I would think. Zirong faction destroyed. Zibu, another succession, lots of successions. Enemies killed in battle. Ancillaries gained. General who stands his ground. Win a defensive battle. Okay. Fine. Now then, what's the problem?
For the people!
What are we suffering here? So, ooh. Minus 3 morale. Well, look, we're going to have to just try and bring this battle
For honor!
to a conclusion now. They've got quite a healthy garrison, actually. Oh well. Shall we? I tell you what. I'll save the video here. I'll bring this video to an end, and the next video then can just be this assault. So I hope you've enjoyed the content. If you have, do please like and subscribe. And any comments you have on the mod, on the gameplay, etc. Very, very welcome. Okay, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks very much.